Okay everyone, I want to welcome everybody back to my channel. I'm back here for another recipe. Very simple ingredients in this one. We're going to make some fried bread dough, or like us Italians call it, pizza fritta. This is all it consists of. You have pizza dough, you have confectionery sugar, and you have a lot of butter. You can also use granulated sugar on this, totally fine. If you guys like this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you give it a thumbs up, that'd be great. Share the video. You can do whatever you want with the video. Just trying to get the content out there, basically. Okay, so there's nothing difficult about this. Okay, it's very simple. I'm sure you guys, a lot of people have had this at either carnivals, fairs, bazaars, in your local town, that type of thing. That's what I'm making today. I figured I'd go really simple, very easy, and we'll get on with this. Okay, so I have some pizza dough from a local bakery that we're going to break into right now. So let's just get this out. You don't have to flour this. Oh, the other thing I do have too behind me in a cast iron skillet. You don't have to do this in a cast iron skillet, but I do it in a cast iron skillet just because the bottom is nice and flat, instead of doing it in a, like a frying pan that may bubble a little bit on the bottom. Okay, so we take this out. Very simple. Make this. This is one of those things. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a knife. The only thing you're gonna do to make this is you're just gonna cut a piece off. Look, it's this simple. All right, you're gonna just stretch it out. There's no right or wrong way to stretch in this either. Just stretch it. Okay, so we're gonna stretch a few pieces of this. We're gonna take this over to the hot oil, just like this. See, just like that. No right or wrong way to do it. All right, I'm gonna stretch out a few more pieces of this, and then we're going to take this over and we're going to start frying this, put some butter on it, plate it up, and we're going to be done. It should be a really quick recipe tonight. Okay, I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Okay, so I got the pizza dough. It's just like this. Like I said, no right or wrong way of doing this, okay? It's just, I just stretched it out, and now we're just going to lay it in the pan just like that. We're going to take the other one. We're going to do the same thing. Just lay it down in the pan. Now these are going to go quick. These are going to heat up. These are going to get crispy on one side. You're going for a golden brown on these. All right. So oil at maybe 300, somewhere around there. If you throw, and be careful while you do this too. You take just a drop of water and put it in your oil and it bubbles. Your oil is ready. Somewhere around 350. And you want to kind of give it a bath, right? You see how much oil I got in here. I probably got, I don't know, maybe 3 cups of oil in here. You want to make sure they float. You don't want to touch in the bottom of the pan. If they touch the bottom of the pan, the problem that happens is you get some burn spots on them, right? You don't want that. You want them nice and golden brown. And make these a little bit smaller than what you anticipate them on in the end, because as you can see, they do blow up a little bit. So you want to make sure you keep that in mind. Now look, see, look how perfect, beautiful, nice and golden brown. And this is what you're looking for. So we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to get them all golden brown. You can flip them back and forth if you want to a couple times, that's fine. And once they're golden brown, that's it. I'm going to show you the first ones here, and then I'm going to continue and do the rest of them, and then I'll be back with you guys, and we'll get some butter on these and some confectionery sugar. It's going to be delicious. Like I said, these, see, nice and golden brown on this side too. Just make sure the dough is not, that it's cooked all the way through. That's what you're looking for on these. And then I'm just going to take them, and over here next to my pan I have some paper towel on a cookie sheet. I'm just going to sit them here, drain them, cover them up so they stay hot, and then we're going to butter them up. And sometimes you do have to push down on them just a little bit depending on how the dough is. Yeah, look. Golden brown. Exactly what you're looking for. This brings back a lot of memories. My family made these as I was a kid. We ate these, oh God, all the time. The county bazaar, the city had bazaars all the time. This is what we ate. We always went to the bazaar for these type of things. Okay, just about another few seconds here, and then we'll be on with it. Okay, so this one here, this is how it's supposed to look. Golden brown, nice and hot. Doesn't matter if there's a little white spots in there because of the dough, but that's what you're looking for. And you can always spoon hot oil on top of the white areas if they're not cooking as well too. And that's what pushing down on them like this does. You can also push down on them, and then that gets the oil up inside the white areas, the grooves, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so these are done. That simple. Okay, so we're going to take these. We're going to set these over here on the paper towel, and then we're just going to keep doing the rest of them until I'm done, and then I will be back with you guys to show you what the end result is, and we'll plate these up, okay? Stay tuned, we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Alright, so I just dropped the last one in. A pound of pizza dough made 5. You can make them as big or as small as you want to, but that's what I got out of it. That's what I usually get out of it. Again, oil nice and hot. You're going to do these really, really golden brown. This is what they look like when they're done. And they'll stay hot for a little bit, and then we'll fry this last one up, and that'll be it. And the reason why I'm pushing down on it like this with the tongs is because I just try to get the whole underneath of it nice and, you know, the same color, not a lot of white spots from the dough. Look at it. Yeah. It's probably one of the best things I ate when I was a kid. One of the best things. I have a friend of mine, his father makes these too. They call him the pizza fritta king. He makes pizza fritta the size of the pan, like 12, 13, 14 inches. And he showed me some pictures of how his dad did it. Full Italian guy, by the way. Not that you got to be Italian to make these, but and he's holding like it almost looks like a large pizza. His pizza fritta was so big, so it got me in the mood to make this when I talked to this guy at work. I was like, I got to make these now. I haven't had them in, I don't know, maybe a year. So I had to buy some stuff and put them together and make them up. And that's what we're doing now. All right, so this is done. That's the color you want. A little white on the other side, not a big deal. Okay. We're going to cut the heat on the oil, let the oil cool down. I'm going to take these to the other side of the kitchen, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, so I just got done frying this bread dough up, and it's perfect. It's like golden brown. It's really light. I'm gonna grab some of this over here for you, and we're gonna plate this up. Look how nice and golden brown that is. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of do one at a time here. Got some butter off camera here. We're just gonna throw a little bit of butter on it. Butter these up a little bit, just like this. Okay, and grab another one. And butter this one up. It's all right if you have a little puddle too. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so we're almost done here. These smell good. If you guys have had these before, you know exactly like what my kitchen smells like right now. It smells like fried dough, which is one of the best smells I think you can have in a kitchen. Besides spaghetti and meatballs, right? A pot of sauce on the stove. Other than that, this is kind of where it's at also. Okay, so we have these buttered up, and I'll show you how I would serve these. And off camera here, I just have some of our confectionery sugar here, and what we're going to do, as you guessed it, we're going to do this. Just like this. There's no perfect way of doing this. You just put it on and that's what you get. So, okay. So this here is exactly how I would do this. So, this is how I make, like us Italians call this is how I make our pizza fritta. Everybody makes it the same way. It's oil, it's dough, it's butter, it's confectionery sugar. There's no other way to make it. This is the way to make it. All right, so here we go. Maybe do a screenshot here. All right, so if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video, click on the notification bell. I do a video every single week on food. And we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to have a little bit of lunch. I'm not eating all this, but I'm going to have some of this. Let me see. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Everything's good here. I will see everyone in the next video. Take care of yourselves, everyone.